Hi everybody, and welcome back to Cooking with Mark. This is season 2. I hope you enjoyed season 1. Today we're going to be making monkey bread. What you're going to need is a cup of brown sugar packed. You're going to need 5 tablespoons of unsalted butter. You're going to need 2 teaspoons of chocolate syrup, 3 teaspoons of caramel syrup. You're going to need a cup of sugar and 2 heaping teaspoons of cinnamon. You're also going to need 4 small packages of biscuits, and you're going to cut them in quarters. So let's get this started here. Okay, so as I said, you need 4 of the small biscuit containers. They make 10. Any brand will do. I have a Hannaford brand. All you're going to do is you're going to open these up. Pop, didn't even see that coming here. And you're going to pull these out. And all you're going to do on these is cut these into quarters. Now, as you can see, I have the sugar and the cinnamon in a bag. So all you're going to do is just shake this up so that it's thoroughly mixed. All right, so that's all done. What we're going to do is we're going to cut these into quarters, and we're going to place them in the bag. Now you want to do this with all 4 of these tubes. So we'll get all these cut up, place them in the bag. Now after you get them all cut up into quarters and put them in a bag, you're going to seal the bag back up. And you're just going to coat everything. Make sure all the biscuits are coated. And by the way, these are buttermilk biscuits. Make sure everything's all coated nice and evenly. And don't worry about any leftovers, because if there is any leftovers, you're going to throw that sugar cinnamon coating into the pan. Now, you could use a bundt cake pan if that's what you wanted, or you can use something that I just did. We're just going to separate these to make sure that all these get a nice good coating on them. What I did was I took a regular springform pan and I put a piece of foil in the center as a divider, and I greased everything up. And then you're just going to wrap this around that in the pan. Once we get all these separated in here, seal this back up, and now we're going to take our pan as you can see, it's got the spring form in there, and it's got the foil in there. All we're going to do is just simply take this maybe all these didn't get separated. There's the one I was looking for. You want to make sure they're all coated. That's going to be the essence of the monkey bread. And if it's not all coated, just simply go back in and you coat it all. So we'll just do one more shake up on this. And it looks like everything is coated in here. Now the pan is already greased. So all we're going to do is just simply layer this around the pan. Just like so. So when you get done, it should look something like this. Now, after you get that all done, it should end up looking something like this right here. As you can see, it's all evenly dispersed. You're going to set that aside, and you're going to make the coating. The coating is brown sugar, chocolate syrup, caramel syrup, and butter. It's 1 cup of brown sugar, 2 tablespoons of chocolate syrup, and 3 tablespoons of caramel syrup, and 5 tablespoons of butter. We're going to melt this down. And you're only going to boil it for like 1 minute. It's just long enough to dissolve the brown sugar. In the meantime, you can actually set the oven at 350. We'll get this stirred up. And the butter is already starting to melt. Let this stir up for a little bit. Now, you're only going to stir this up until the brown sugar is dissolved. Once the brown sugar is dissolved, then you're all set. As I said, it only takes 1 minute to do this. And just stir it so that everything is thoroughly mixed. And this is all dissolved. We're then going to take it and just drizzle it. We're going to just drizzle this all over the mixture, the sugar, biscuits, and cinnamon mixture. Now, after you have that done, you're going to bake it in the oven for 45 minutes. It's 30, 45 minutes. We're going to do 35. And I'll see you back in here in 35 minutes. So when you get finished, it should look something like this. The reason why they call it monkey bread is because you can actually pull pieces off. And I'm going to show you exactly what they mean. Just simply pull a piece off and eat it. This is delicious. This is chocolate caramel monkey bread. It serves about 12 people. And you just watch Cooking with Mark. I want to thank you for watching Cooking with Mark. Chocolate caramel cooking bread. The recipe will be up on my Twitter account. It'll be up on my Facebook page. It'll be up on my cooking page. It'll also be up on my YouTube page. Once again, thank you for watching Cooking with Mark. Have a wonderful day now. Remember, this is season 2.